In this video, we will be solving 10 multiplication problems together. Make sure to grab some paper and a pencil to work out the problems along with us. After each problem, we will provide a step-by-step solution for you to follow along. Once you have completed all 10 problems, comment below with how many you got correct. Let's begin. Here is a math problem for you to solve, minus what is the result of multiplying 1 divided by 2 by 3 divided by 4. Your options are A, 1 divided by 4, B, 3 divided by 4, C, 3 divided by 8, D, 1 divided by 3. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem. Take your time if needed. Correct answer is C. To solve the problem 1/2 times 3/4, we will be multiplying these two fractions together. To multiply fractions, we simply multiply the numerators, or the top numbers, together, and then multiply the denominators, or the bottom numbers, together. In this case, the numerator of the first fraction is 1, and the numerator of the second fraction is 3. So multiplying these together gives us 3. Following the same process for the denominators, we multiply 2, the denominator of the first fraction, by 4, the denominator of the second fraction, to get 8. So the product of 1/2 and 3/4 is 3/8. Thus, the correct answer is 3/8. Here's the narration script. All right, let's dive into our math problem. We have 2 divided by 3 multiplied by 4 divided by 5. What is the solution? You have 10 seconds to solve the problem, or feel free to pause the video if you need more time. Your possible solutions are A, 8 divided by 15, B, 10 divided by 15, C, 6 divided by 15, D, 4 divided by 15. Good luck. Correct answer is A. We start by multiplying the numerators of the fractions, that is, the numbers on top. We have 2 times 4, which gives us 8. Next, we multiply the denominators of the fractions, the numbers at the bottom. We have 3 times 5, which gives 15. So, the result of the multiplication of 2/3 and 4/5 is 8/15. Thus, the correct answer is 8/15. What is the result of multiplying 3 minus 4ths by 5 minus 6? Your possible solutions are A, 9 divided by 10, B, 8 divided by 12, C, 15 divided by 24, D, 5 divided by 8. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem. Good luck. Correct answer is D. To solve the problem 3/4 times 5/6, we will multiply the two fractions directly. First, let's multiply the numerators, which are 3 and 5. 3 times 5 equals 15. Next, we will multiply the denominators, which are 4 and 6. 4 times 6 equals 20 minus 4. So our result here is 15/20 minus 4. But wait, we can still simplify this fraction further. Looking at the numerator and the denominator, we can see that both 15 and 20 minus 4 are divisible by 3. So let's divide 15 by 3, which gives us 5, and 20 minus 4 divided by 3 gives us 8. Hence, our simplified fraction is 5/8, much simpler than 15/20 minus 4. Thus, the correct answer is D. All right, let's take a look at the problem involving multiplying fractions. 1 divided by 3 multiplied by 2 divided by 7. Your possible solutions are A, 1 divided by 6, B, 3 divided by 21, C, 2 divided by 21, and D, 2 divided by 10. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem, or feel free to pause the video if you need more time. Correct answer is C. To solve the problem 1 minus third times 2 minus sevenths, we first consider the problem as a multiplication of two fractions. In such a case, we simply multiply the numerators together and then the denominators together. Multiplying the numerators, 1 times 2 gives us 2. Then, for the denominators, 3 times 7 gives us 20 minus 1. This means our final answer is 2 over 20 minus 1. Thus, the correct answer is 2 over 20 minus 1. What is the product of 2 divided by 5 and 5 divided by 8? A, 1 divided by 4, B, 1 divided by 3, C, 1 divided by 2, D, 1 divided by 5. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem. Correct answer is A. To solve the problem of multiplying 2 divided by 5 divided by 8, we start with the first fraction, which is 2 divided by 5. Then we multiply this number by the second fraction, which is 5 divided by 8. Multiplication of fractions is a straightforward process. We simply multiply the numerators, the numbers on top, and then we multiply the denominators, the numbers on the bottom. Thus, we multiply 2 and 5 together to get 10, and we multiply 5 and 8 together to get 40. Therefore, our multiplication result is 10 divided by 40. But to simplify this fraction, we can divide both the numerator and denominator by 10. The result of this simplification is 1 divided by 4, or 1 minus fourth. Thus, the correct answer is 1 divided by 4. You are given the fraction 3 divided by 7 multiplied by 4 divided by 9 and asked to find the correct answer. The possible solutions are A, 7 divided by 9, B, 4 divided by 21, C, 12 divided by 63, D, 1 divided by 2. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem, or pause if you need more time. Correct answer is B. Firstly, we have to multiply both the numerators, that is 3 and 4, together. This multiplication gives us the result 12. After that, we need to multiply the denominators, which are 7 and 9. The result of this multiplication is 63. Right now, our multiplication result stands as 12 over 63. But we aren't quite done. We still need to simplify our resulting fraction. To do this, we have to find what number divides evenly into both our numerator, which is 12, and our denominator, which is 63. We should recognize that 3 goes into 12 4 times and into 63 20 minus 1 times. After reducing our fraction by 3, our resulting fraction becomes 4 over 21. Thus, the correct answer is B, 4 over 21. What is the product of 5 divided by 6 and 7 divided by 8? Your options are A, 12 divided by 14, B, 35 divided by 48, C, 42 divided by 48, D, 40 divided by 48. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem, or pause if you need more time. Correct answer is B. To start solving the problem 5 divided by 6 multiplied by 7 divided by 8, let's begin by multiplying the numerators, or the numbers on the tops of the fractions. This is 5 times 7, which equals 35. Next, we multiply the denominators, the numbers on the bottoms of the fractions. This is 6 times 8, which equals 48. So we write our answer as the numerator over the denominator. Therefore, we get the number 35 over 48. Thus, the correct answer is B. In this problem, we are asked to multiply 2 divided by 9 by 3 divided by 4 and find the correct solution. The possible solutions are A, 2 divided by 12, B, 1 divided by 3, C, 5 divided by 12, D, 6 divided by 12. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem, or feel free to pause the video if you need more time. correct answer is A. Let's solve this problem step minus by minus step. We are given 2 over 9 times 3 over 4. To multiply fractions, we simply multiply the numerators minus the numbers on top minus together, and the denominators minus the numbers on the bottom minus together. 2 times 3 equals 6, 9 times 4 equals 30 minus 6. So 2 over 9 times 3 over 4 equals 6 over 30 minus 6. However, 6 over 30 minus 6 can be simplified. Both 6 and 30 minus 6 can be divided by 6. 6 divided by 6 equals 1. 30 minus 6 divided by 6 equals 6. So the simplified form of 6 over 30 minus 6 is 1 over 6. But we were given the answer as 2 over 12. 2 over 12 can also be simplified. Both 2 and 12 can be divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. 12 divided by 2 equals 6. So 2 over 12 simplifies to 1 over 6 as well. Thus, the correct answer is indeed 2 over 12 because it is equivalent to 1 over 6, which is what we calculated. In this problem, we are asked to multiply 1 divided by 8 by 3 divided by 5 and determine the correct solution. The possible solutions are A, 3 divided by 8, B, 1 divided by 15, C, 3 divided by 40, D, 11 divided by 40. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem, or pause if you need more time. Correct answer is C. To solve the multiplication of the fractions 1 over 8 and 3 over 5, follow these steps. First, multiply the numerators together. The numerator of the first fraction is 1, and the numerator of the second fraction is 3. Therefore, 1 multiplied by 3 equals 3. Next, multiply the denominators together. The denominator of the first fraction is 8, and the denominator of the second fraction is 5. Therefore, 8 multiplied by 5 equals 40. Putting it all together, we have that 1 over 8 multiplied by 3 over 5 is equal to 3 over 40. Thus, the correct answer is 3 over 40. Solve the following problem: 4 divided by 5 multiplied by 5 divided by 9. Your possible solutions are A, 4 divided by 9, B, 20 divided by 45, C, 1 divided by 2, D, 20 divided by 36. You have 10 seconds to solve the problem. Correct answer is A. Let's solve the multiplication of fractions problem. 4 minus fifths multiplied by 5 minus ninths. In multiplication of fractions, you simply multiply the numerators together to get a new numerator and the denominators together to get a new denominator. First, let's multiply the numerators, which are 4 and 5. This gives us a product of 20. Next, let's multiply the denominators, which are 5 and 9. Their product is 45. The new fraction is thus 20 over 40 minus 5. However, this fraction can be reduced. Both the numerator and denominator can be divided by 5. Doing so, we get 4 over 9. Thus, the correct answer is 4 over 9. Thanks for watching. Comment with how many questions you got correct. Should we make the next video have easier or harder problems? Was the difficulty just right? If you have thoughts for improvements, please share them below. Don't forget to drop a like and sub if you enjoyed the video.